What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Apex Legends video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the new piece of story you get after completing the first season hunt that was just released today. If you haven't seen it yet, I did just release a video on how to easily complete this hunt, retrieve the artifact, and get the new piece of story, as well as a new weapon charm. You actually receive a sapphire weapon charm, just like the diamond weapon charm we get in the battle pass. And so I believe we're going to be getting one of those every single time we complete a hunt. But in addition to that, we do receive access to the next chapter in the season quest, which immediately follows up the events of this first season hunt. I read it out loud as it was displayed before me, so I'm going to go ahead and let that roll in front of you guys. Take a listen. Alright, Chapter 1, Cranky Clown. So we had this meeting in the Lavra, the place where you go to the bathroom. It's because at Paradise Lounge we don't do private rooms. Right. Here we believe in being social, connecting with people, coming together as humans. Look, the point is, I'm cranky! You're in a bad mood. What? Yeah? No, I'm not. What do you know? More than you might think, huh? Here comes 198 reasons why all the different versions of myself are bummed out. I say as I hand Wraith her Appletini. I know, right? I would totally make fun of her too, but I saw what happened to the last guy and I like the idea of having kids one day, so I'll stick with my poker face. I only need one reason it bothers you that Loba knows your mom's secret. And that's when it hits me. It bothers me that Loba knows my mom's secret. She knew about my parents too. More than that, she knows how I feel about them, and I don't go spreading that. I think she got the dirt on all of us. She is similarly aware of my allegations against me. All patently false and absurd, of course. That these cretins continue to mistake me for a corpse is preposterous. And what's she gonna do for me, huh? Help me run faster? Hey, can she do that? Bunch of marks, all of you. See, Bangalore, I knew it. Bangalore says she spits on the floor that someone will have to clean later. I knew it. She bats her eyelashes and you all fall in love. I'm dancing into unknown territories just to obtain some trinket. We don't even know what hunk of junk this is. I've been studying it and it looks like encasing a matrix, but it needs its other half to fully... That wasn't a question. Only reason I went to that awful place was to make sure none of you ended up in a body bag or as Caustic's latest experiment. No, instead we get to be Loba's little errand boys. She's not happy at all. I don't know about all of you, but I didn't sign up to take orders from Two-Tit Thief when I signed my Legends contract. If the IMC was still running the show, she'd be halfway to the break by 0500. So what's the plan? We walk away? Then we're more in the dark than before. For now, follow her lead, but we do our own private reconnaissance. Yeah, I was right. I called it. I knew it. Bangalore is only in there to get information because she hates Loba. She's not telling us everything. I overheard her talking to someone named Yoko at Hammond Robotics about a meeting Loba had with the higher-ups there. Yo, I've got a date with a girl named Yoko from Hammond. You think they know each other? Wow, room got real quiet after that one, and Lifeline's about 2 decibels too high when she says, a date? Go on with ya, what does this girl know what she's getting herself into? Bangalore cuts in, which is annoying because, hi, you had your turn. We want to see Lifeline kick Octane's butt now, but sure, Bangalore, your thing is important to her, I guess. Octane, you know this girl? She asked if I wanted to get a drink. I was thirsty and said sure, but she meant tomorrow. I mean, I'll be thirsty tomorrow too, but I don't know, man. She wants me to wait for things like, what? Just around? You're not going on this date. Girl doesn't deserve attitude like that. Yes, he is going. Never turn good intel down, and right now, your boys are only way to get our hands on some. Octane, we need you to find out what this meeting between Loba and Hammond was all about. And I need proof so she can't deny the whole thing. Anything they've got. Alright. You gotta let this poor girl sit through the torture I just did for intel? She's tortured? She's tortured? I have to wear pants! Oh, I love this. This is great. I look to Wraith, who's watching Octane get bounced back and forth between Bangalore and Lifeline like a ping pong ball. She turns to me, shaking her head. You think I'm intense? I know better than to answer that question, so I say, I know better than to answer that question. But Wraith has a point. I've never seen Bangs this worked up. If I were Loba Andrade, I'd be shaking in my thigh highs, because right now I know two things. Bangalore won't stop until she sent Loba packing. And nights like this are totally why I bought a bar! The detached chaperone. Alright. Alright. That was pretty dope. So from that, we can start to put together a few pieces of this puzzle. First off, I was totally correct in my assumption that Bangalore was in it for the intels. The only reason that she is playing along with Loba Andrade's plan is so she can figure out what's going on and what she can do to stop Loba. But she doesn't seem like she's trying to sabotage anything. So it's, at this point, unlikely she was the person who wrote the letter to Revenant in the prologue. We can narrow this down to 2 potential suspects and then 1 highly likely suspect by looking at the information we have so far. In the very first piece of the prologue, the first piece of information we receive is that there are 11 people gathered in a room in the back of Mirage's bar. Now, what does this mean? This means that not all of the legends were present. We can tell there's a handful of legends that are definitely there by them speaking their voices up. Number 1, Loba, definitely there. Mirage was there. Pathfinder was there. Wraith was there. Lifeline was there. And Caustic was there as well. We also have Crypto and Watson. Of course, Bangalore was present at this meeting, and Octane as well, but that leaves a few legends unaccounted for. We of course know that Revenant was not invited to that party. This is all about hiding things from Revenant. That leaves 2 legends unaccounted for, Bloodhound and Gibraltar. And of those 2 suspects, I believe Gibraltar was the one who wrote the letter to Revenant, because Gibraltar is very upset about the destruction of Thunderdome. He has very precious memories there of a long-lost love. And if you're interested in hearing about some of Gibraltar's backstory, make sure you drop a like on this video to let me know you want to hear more about our amazing legends and their awesome lore that goes with them. But he has strong connections to Thunderdome, and when he woke up and saw the news of the destruction on the television, he was absolutely devastated. And I believe because of that huge emotional connection he had to that specific place and the way that Loba has just shoehorned her way into the games, that he wants nothing to do with this girl and wants to actually take her down. But if I'm thinking about it, that does not honestly seem like the Gibraltar we know and love. He does not seem like the vengeful type. He's such a positive personality, and it doesn't make sense for him to want to take vengeance. Aside from Gibraltar, we have Bloodhound, but they don't seem like much of a suspect because they actually say something in one of the Season 5 loading screens that you can get from the Battle Pass about their connection to Loba. They feel the connection to Loba because they also had their parents tragically robbed from them in their youth and had to struggle growing up in a cruel and unkind world. So we still have a lot of mystery to unwrap here. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment down in the section below. And if you want to stay up to date on all this Apex Legends news and the lore breakdowns, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Now I'm out.